Hello and welcome to the spoken tutorial on interacting with the customer. In this tutorial, we will learn the communication skills required for effective selling, to improve listening and questioning skills, the steps required to sell merchandise to a customer, to demonstrate and promote handsets on display, and influence the walk-in customers to buy the product. For effective communication, the store promoter has to focus on four important things. They are understanding the customer's communication style, clarity in communication, the art of listening, the art of asking questions. So let's begin with a typical scene at a store. A customer walks in and begins to browse through the display counter. What should a promoter do at this time? First, allow the customer to see the products and examine them on their own. At least for 2 minutes, the promoter should not interrupt or disturb the customer in between. Tolerating silences means giving time to customers to feel comfortable after they enter the store. Now the promoter can open the sales call. The promoter should indicate sincere interest in helping customers satisfy their needs. This can start with a smile and a simple question such as, "What kind of phone are you looking for?" or "Are you looking for a particular brand of phone?" When communicating, it is a good habit to switch to the customer's preferred language. For example, if the customer is speaking in Hindi, communicate in Hindi. At all times, the promoter must not let the customers feel uncomfortable. Direct eye contact and hand movements help the customer to feel at ease. Good voice and speech habits are critical at this stage. Starting with simple questions will facilitate the customer to give helpful information to you. The promoter always needs to listen carefully to the customer. If a customer says he wants a fancy phone, find out what fancy means to that customer. This is called active listening. One way to demonstrate active listening is to repeat or paraphrase what the customer has already said. This creates a positive image in the mind of the customer. The promoter can also ask questions like, "What do you use your phone for? What are the features you're looking for in a phone? What is the budget for the phone? Do you prefer touchscreen phones or QWERTY-pad phones?" Features, advantages, and benefits help the customer to see the merchandise better. Features are the product's qualities or characteristics. Customers buy benefits, not only features. The promoter can guide the customer to the right product which will satisfy his needs. He or she can clearly tell which of the needs expressed by the customer will be satisfied by the product. So, the promoter can greatly help in identifying the type of product the customer is looking for. For example, all products available in the price range or brand the customer is considering. Questions like how the customer plans to use the phone, whether the mobile is for self or is a gift for someone else, help in quickly narrowing down the options. Sometimes the customers have reservations about buying a product. This may be because he or she is not satisfied with the price, the product, the store and its service, or the store promoter. Reassurance works better than pressure with indecisive customers. The best approach for handling reservations is to relax and listen. Allow customers to verbalize their feelings completely and then respond. First, agree that the customer's reaction isn't unusual. Then proceed to turn the objection into a benefit. Price reservations are best handled with a two-step approach. First, the store promoter should try to look at the reservations from the customer's viewpoint. For example, the promoter can ask, "Are you aware of other brands which have a similar model at a lower price?" Or, "You say you saw this model at a lower price in another store. Can you please tell me if it was the same model with the same features?" Remember, all customers want to buy a less expensive product. But customers will pay a higher price when additional benefits are pointed out to them, such as durability of the product, service provided by the store, credit availability, return policy, the assortment that enables a customer to purchase an entire outfit in one store. The second way to handle reservations is by suggesting products with a lower price. How can the store promoter know that the customer is ready to buy? Buying signals are verbal or non-verbal communications from customers indicating they are ready to buy. Facial expressions often show when a customer is not ready to buy. Customers who frown or seem to be puzzled may be indicating they are not thoroughly sold on the merchandise. Customers' non-verbal signals that indicate a store promoter should attempt make a sale include resisting a store promoter's attempt to move merchandise out of the way, intently studying or re-examining the merchandise, handling it, and looking at it from different angles, smiling or appearing to be excited when looking at the item, handling or using a product for the second or third time. Closing a sale occurs when the seller and buyer agree to the conditions of the sale and the buyer makes a firm commitment to the transaction. Closing the sale should be a natural ending of the sales process. Throughout the sales process, leverage the technique of the trial close. This will ensure that you have the customer's buy-in at the end of the sales call. Examples of trial close are, "Sir, are you confident about your choice? Shall I demonstrate all the features once again?" Using the trial close near the end of a meeting gives you control over the sales process. Now, phrase the closing question. "Shall I take this product for billing?" Or, "Will you pay by cash or card?" Or, "Will you make a complete payment, or do you want to avail the installment scheme?" Ask only one question at a time and wait for the customer's response. There will always be some tension in the moment when a question is asked. Wait patiently till the customer thinks and answers. Thank the buyer, reassure them that they have made a great choice, and move on to discuss service, etc. If the customer is undecided, then listen to the buyer and ensure that the lines of communication stay open. That way, the store promoter will develop goodwill in the customer's eyes. The customer may not make a purchase this time, but will return the next time when they want to buy. It is increasingly important for the store promoter to build long-term relationships with customers so they'll return to the store. Goodwill is a value of customers' feeling or attitude towards the retailer and the store promoter. Methods of building goodwill include keeping the customer's interest paramount, reaffirming the customer's judgment, ensuring proper use of the merchandise, handling customer complaints, and providing above and beyond service. After the purchasing of products comes the billing process. Billing process is required to transit the customer smoothly from the sales counter to the billing counter. Effective sales promoters suggest additional items before the sales transaction is completed. Pushing for add-on sales is the responsibility of the sales promoter, as he or she is the one who interacts with the customer. Such items usually complement the main product. For example, extended warranties, extra batteries, extra storage, covers, accessories, etc. Assure the customer that the add-on items are really helpful items. Finally, proceed to billing. After billing, hand over the product in its casing along with all the add-on items to the customer with a smile. With this, we come to the end of this tutorial. Let us summarize. In this tutorial, we learned how to listen actively and communicate with the customer, handle the customer's doubts and objections, and influence the customer to buy the product and add-on items. The video at the following link summarizes the Spoken Tutorial project. Please download and watch it. The Spoken Tutorial team conducts workshops and gives certificates to those who pass our online tests. For details, please write to us. Spoken Tutorial project is funded by NMEICT, MHRD, Government of India. This tutorial has been created exclusively for the Telecom Sector Skill Council. This is Nancy Workey from IIT Bombay signing off. Thanks for watching.